Good morning. Today we'll discuss some more problems on your symmetrical components, that is positive sequence network, negative sequence network and zero sequence network. Yesterday we have seen some of the problems how to draw the positive sequence, zero sequence and negative sequence network. Today we'll go some more problems and let's end this chapter, and from tomorrow onwards we will go for machine design. So the problem is like this: the sequence components of voltages in a three-phase connected impedance of 8.8 plus J6 ohms in each phase with neutral impedance of 2 ohms, that means mutual impedance of J2 ohms, or VAN has been given, sorry, VA1, that is positive sequence of voltage given, negative sequence of voltage given and zero sequence component of voltage also given. Determine the line currents and also the voltage drop across the neutral impedance he had been given. Yes, it is nothing but there is a line, so I can show you. So this is one line and here one line, and these are the three lines. In each line there had been an 8 plus voltage drop is 8 plus J6, resistance and reactance they had been given. Here also the same, 8 plus J6, and here also same, the voltage drop across the line it is 8 plus J6. But the mutual impedance in between, let's see this, let us say this is A, B and C. The mutual impedance in between the two lines he had been given J2 ohms. So what he had been asked, we need to find current in A, current in B, current in C. That means IA, IB, IC you need to find. And also you need to find the neutral, the drop in the neutral or voltage across the neutral. Let us say if it is connected in star, now I need to find the voltage drop in this and the currents in the system star connected, right? I need to find IA, IB and IC. So we need to find IA, IB, IC. So how we will find? Let us take that since the circuit is symmetrical, so we have, if it is a symmetrical, your positive sequence impedance and negative sequence impedance will be equal. So Z1 equals to Z2. So Z1 what he had been given impedance 8 plus J6. So the similar, there is a negative sequence impedance. So it is J6. So 8 plus J6. Now what is Z0? Usually your positive sequence and negative sequence will be the same, but zero sequence will be differ. So we have seen in the previous class Z0 can be written as Z plus 3Zn. Yes, Z plus 3Zn. So here Z has been given 8 plus J6 and Zn had been given only the reactance value had been given. So it is 3 they had been given. So it is the total is 8 plus 6 and plus this is 3 J2 which had been given here this. So what you will get the total? Can anybody? What is 3Zn? 3 into Zn, where Zn equals to, yes, Zn equals to, he had been given in the question itself, where Zn equals to, that is a mutual impedance that has been taken 2 ohms. So 3 into 2 it is 6. So 6 plus 6 it is 12. So 8 plus J 12 ohms. So this is Z naught. So this value is my Z naught. Now I need to find sequence component of line currents. Before to find IA, IB, IC, so you know IA equals to IA0 plus IA1, IA plus IA2. IB equals to IB0 plus IB1 plus IB2. But we will not find IB0 plus IB1. We will make or represent in terms of A square and A. Now let us say sequence components of line currents. How we will find sequence of components of line currents? He had been given sequence component of sequence component of line voltages he had been given. Sequence component of line voltages he had been given. So sequence component of line voltages means, so VA1 by ZA, VA1 he had been given. So VA1 by Z1 you will get IA1. So VA1 he had been given the question, which is a reference he had taken 230 at an angle 0, and Z1 it is 8 plus J6. Similarly, so after simplification this, after calculation this, you will get 18.4 minus J 13.8 amperes. In the angular form, so you will get 23 at an angle minus 36.86. This is of the positive sequence component of line current. Similarly, you need to find negative sequence of line current. What is the formula? Yes, negative sequence component of the line current. Similarly, how we find IA1 equals to VA1 by Z? The same way, IA2 how we will find? Yes? Yes? How we will find, Anusha? Are you audible?
Yes, sir.
How we will find IA2?
So VA2 by Z.
VA2 by Z2. So VA2 had been given in the question. It is 60 at an angle minus 30, and Z2 is also Z1 equals to Z2 since it is in symmetrical. So VA2 by Z2. So once you will get VA2 by Z2, so after simplification 60 at an angle minus 38 plus J6, you will get 2.36. So this answer you will get 6 at, finally I will get 6 at an angle minus 66.8. Usually for the positive sequence x naught will not be there. Negative sequence will also x naught will be not there. Only for zero sequence will be there. Now similarly IA naught. So IA naught equals to VA naught by Z naught. So VA naught by Z naught, you know VA naught had been given 40 at an angle minus 90. So here you need to take Zn or Xn. So 8 plus J 12. This usually your impedance, neutral impedance will be calculated for zero sequence network only. So we have find out Zn as, yes, here this is 8 plus J12. So that we have used here 8 plus J12. So after simplification you will get 4 at an angle minus 126.6. So you will get these are the sequential components of line currents. But what I need is I want line currents IA, IB, IC. So how you will find the line currents means, so you know IA equals to IA naught plus IA1 plus IA2. So directly apply, you have no IA naught, IA1 here, IA1 here and IA2 here. So you will get IA. So IA naught is my minus minus 2.4 minus J 3.2. IA1 is my 18.4 minus J 13.8 and IA2 2.36 minus J 5.5. You apply all this and with the calculator or by hand you will get this 29 at an angle minus 50.8. Now similarly IB, how we will write IB? It is, let us assume that Yes. Now, how will write IB in terms of IA? Yes, let you say this is IA1, IB1, IC1. Yes, how will write
A
IB?
square into IA1.
IB1 equals to A square because it is rotating anti-clockwise direction. From year to year it is 120 and year to year it is 120. So A square into IA1. Similarly for this is, let you take this is IB2. Huh. So I will write IB2. Yes, here to
A into
here to
IA1.
here. So A into IA2. So you will get IA0 plus A square IA1 A into IA2. So apply A square is my 2 for 1 at 10 240, A is 1 at 10 120. So for multiplication your magnitudes will be multiplied and your angles will be added. So you just apply the values here, then you will get an final answer. It is in 21.3 at an angle minus 159.5. Similarly, how we will find IC? Yes, how we will find IC? The same with the sequential component. IC equals to IC naught plus IC1 plus IC2, where why I written is directly IA naught equals IA naught because IB naught, IC naught and IA naught are equal. So this I will represent in terms of symmetrical components. So you will get IC equals to IA naught plus A into IA1 plus A square IA2. So apply all the values, substitute all the values, then you will get the final answer as 21.06 at an angle 105.45. Now we know that IA, IB, IC, the line currents we have find. Now next we need to find the voltage drop across the neutral. So what is the voltage drop across the neutral? IN into ZN. So V I can write. So V I can write I into Z. Is it right? Shall I write V into V equals to IZ? Yes?
Yes, sir.
V equals to IZ. Now what is I here? My neutral, right? This is my neutral current and Z is my neutral impedance. So IN is 3 into IA naught when it is an unbalanced. So 3 into IA naught. So Z is my neutral impedance. So apply it is a 3 IA naught into Zn. So Zn is the value is 2 at an angle 90. It had been given in the question. So 3 IA naught you know and 3 into 4 at an angle 126. So you will get the voltage drop across the neutral is 24 at an angle minus 36.86. Now, in the question, he had been not asked to draw the impedance network. So, you leave it. Now, yes, draw the sequence network of the simple power system shown in the figure. Uh, the figure is visible. Kapil? Kapil? Anusha?
Yes, sir.
It's visible, sir.
Huh. So he had been given one generator and the generator is connected to transformer, and here there are two inductances they had been given, or you can take lines also L1, L2. So it is connected into the another transformer. So there is an one more generator 2 is connected, and both the generators are connected through neutral with an impedance, and the transformer is connected primary as in delta and secondary as in star grounded. Here transformer 2 also same, and here the two lines will be there, L1 and L2. No, you leave the values. Can you draw the network? You leave about the values. Yes? Can you draw? See, try for positive sequence impedance. So what will be coming? So generator will come, right? So for that reactance will come. Then it is connected to transformer. See, transformer, it is connected in delta star. So delta star means series switch will be open and shunt switch will be closed, right? Shunt switch will be closed, and similarly here my Z1 will come like that. So here you can see, yes. Now this is because for the positive sequence network. Why I used positive sequence network? This means because if for a symmetrical wound generator, my generator produces only the positive sequence component of voltages only. So I use EG1 here. You can write EG also, because EG1 equals to EG2 equals to EG0, right? So EG1 I can use here. So the reactance of the generator is in X1. So I represented it is in X1 into this is an X1 reactance of generator 1. Then next, transmission line. So transformer. So transformer is connected in delta and star grounded. So delta means what should be there? Here next diagram had been given. Huh, huh, yes. So that is zero sequence. So positive sequence you leave only for that zero sequence. So transformer had been connected. So this transformer, again the two inductances are, you can take line, reactance of L1 and reactance of L2, which is connected in parallel, and then the positive reactance of this transmit again transformer, this T2, again for the generator it is in reactance of generator, and again it produces a positive sequence of components of voltages. So that is 0. So remember that the transformer delta and star will be come across only for zero sequence network. Then how you will draw for negative sequence network? Yes, how you will draw for negative sequence network? How we will draw negative sequence network? Yes, negative sequence network. Just short your voltages. Only the difference is positive and negative sequence. You need to remove the voltage drops here, or you need to remove voltage sources. Once you remove the voltage sources and then you short this, then it becomes negative sequence components. See, only they have been removed your voltage sources. That is the difference between the only positive and negative. In positive sequence, you will have, if generator is present, you will have an positive sequence component of voltages. If it is a negative sequence network, it will be removed, and x1 and z1 will be replaced by x2 and z2. That is the only difference. Coming to the zero sequence network. Zero sequence network, since my both the generators are connected through an impedance, so that I taken as neutral of this I taken for the impedance grounding 3xn, and this is the generator reactance, and this is the reactance of the neutral. Similarly for generator 2, if there is no, if it is unconnected, or if my generator is just star connected, then it won't be there. It won't be there, just it will be open circuit. You will get, if assume that it is just star connected, it is not grounded, then at that time you need to make it is an open. Since it is connected through ground through any reactor, so x1 will 3xn will be used. Since my transformer is delta connected, so I closed the shunt switch here, and open switch will be and series switch will be open. Then x naught of this is an reactance of the transformer T1, and similarly reactance of transformer x naught and L1 and L2 lines, and here also it is reactance of transformer T2, and yes, yes, see, you can see here my star side, it is neutral, it is connected through impedance. Here you can see the difference between, here only it is connected to ground, directly it is connected to ground, solid grounded, but it is grounded to reactor. So that because of that we have used here, yes, because of that we have used here this 3xn. So wherever there is a impedance through, wherever there is a grounding through a reactor, so you need to add 3xn. Yes, any doubt? Yes. And similarly for generator side is your xg naught and 3xn. You please mute your mic. Who is that? You please mute your mic. Someone is have been turned on their mic. Okay, fine. Yes. Yes. Now we'll see the next problem. Yes, the output, the one line diagram of a power system is shown in the figure. So this is my one line diagram. So basically there are two generators and two motors which is connected through a transformer. So the generator is 11, so the transformer is 11 bar 220 kV, and here also the same 11 bar 220 kV, and here also it is from 220 kV to 6.3 kV, that we will see. So the network is like this: generator 1, generator 2, and motor 1, motor 2. So here the transformer, both the transformers are connected in star grounded, and here transformer 2 is connected in, primary is connected star and secondary is connected is star grounded. The transformer 3 and transformer 4 is, primary is connected in star grounded and secondary is connected delta. So the values have been given. G1 and G2 are 104 MVA, 11.8 kV, and X1 equals to X2 0.2 pu, and X0 equals to, they had been given 0.1. Then T1 and T2 had been given 125 MVA transformers, Then primary side they have been given 11 kV star and 220 kV delta. Secondary side that is also star. X1, X2, X0 values here have been given because sequence impedances of all the positive, negative, and zero sequence impedances will be the same for transformer. Then T3 and T4 they had been given, so the values also had been given. M1 motor value and motor M1 value and M2 value they had been given. Now transmission line reactances. So transmission line reactances X1, X2 they had been given, X0. So X0 also had been given. That means positive, negative sequence impedance reactance had been given. So zero sequence reactance also given. Yes. Now, what is the question means? Draw the sequence impedance line in PU on a base of 200 MVA, 220 kV in the transmission line. Also find the equivalent positive sequence impedance as seen from the midpoint of the line B. From here you need to draw the sequence impedance diagram. However you have drawn in the second module, the same thing you need to draw. Once you draw that, then the thing is that you need to draw the positive sequence network. So the base had been asked, given in the question, it is 200 MVA of the transmission line. Base voltage on the transmission line is 220 kV had been given. Now we need to find base voltage on the generator. So base voltage on the generator side is, you know the formula. Here it is LT, here it is HT. So if you want to find LT, how we will find? What is the formula for LT? Yes. What is the formula for LT? How will find the LV side? Kapil? Kapil? There. Anusha? Ruturaj?
Yes, sir.
How you will find?
How you will find?
How you will find LV side base voltage? Here it had been given
HT side into LV side divided by HT side.
HT into LT divided by H2. HT. So here what is the HT side they had been given? HT is 220, right? LV is 11. So 220 into 11 by 220. So you will get 220, 220 will get cancelled. So 11. So base voltage on the generator G1 and G2 it is 220 by 220 into 11. So 11 kV you will get. So base voltage on the motors, how much you will get? Here base voltage. So it is 6.9 he had been given voltage, right? So it is also 220. 220 or 230? 221. So 220. So here I require a LT side. So 220 into 6.9 divided by divided by 220. So 220 by 220 into 6.9. So it is 6.6 kV. Sorry, he had been given here the motor voltage is 6. We'll see. This motor voltage he had been given 6.6 M1 and M2 had been given 6.9. So M1 and M2, so 220, 230. So it may be wrong. If it is in parallel, the same voltage should be there. So take either 6.6 kV or 6.9 kV. So it is 6.6 kV we will take. Now, reactance of generator G1 and G2. So how you will find the reactance of G1 and G2? Since my positive and negative sequence reactance of generators are same, so x1 equals to x2. The value had been given in the question. X1 equals to x2, that had been given. 0.2. The same thing you need to write here, 0.2. So MVA new. So MVA base new had been given in the question 2. So assume given in the question only itself. So 200 and MVAB old it is 104. Then it is 11.8 by 11 square. So here KVB, so KVA old square is 11.8 and KVA new is 11. So it is J 0.44. Here you can see all the times you will not get 11 by 11. So depending on the values it will be changing. Similarly X naught zero sequence reactance is also same, instead of 0.2 0.1. So this is zero sequence positive and negative and zero sequence reactance of Z1 and Z2. Similarly you need to find reactance of transformers T1 and T2. So transformers of in a sorry, it's not transformer. You take it as a transformers. So in a transformer they had been given x1 equals to x2 equals to x naught. So apply the same formula, then you will get the here the transformers primary the entering I need to take. So 11 kV both will be the transformer T1 and T2 will be the 11 kV. So I had taken 11 square. So 200 by 125. 200 is a new base value and 125 is a old base value. So you will take 0.16. Similarly, reactance of transmission lines. So it will be x1, x2 they had been given. So apply the formula x1 into MVA base divided by KVB square. This formula in a network, this formula only for the lines. For generator and transmission line, this formula will be applicable. Only for the lines, this formula will be applicable. Now find out the x naught. You will get J60 into 220 by 220 square. Then finally you will get my J 0.248. Then reactance of transformer T3 and T4, x1, x2, x naught. So you had been given the same values. So find out the reactances of transformer. Now coming to the reactance of motor. So x1, x2 will be the same. Positive, negative sequence will be the same. Positive sequence reactance and negative sequence reactance. Apply the formula, then you will get this value. Similarly for x naught, which had been given in the question, it is J 0.15 into 220. So this value you need to find. Then reactance of motor 2. So here you can see the reactance of motor 2. KVA by new and KVB old will be the same. But here you can see here KVB old, KVB new is, sorry, KVB old is 6 point and new is 6.9. Now using this value, the sequence network have to be drawn. You know how to draw this network. So usually the generator will be there. So both the generators are connected in parallel. In between this generator there is two transformers. So the transformers here it. So this is my generator 1 and this is my generator 2. And this is my transformer 192.
When the receiving contact moves the pointer which indicates on the
transformer 192. So 1 minute. Mallikarjun sir, 1 minute, I will tell Mallikarjun. One minute. Fine here. Now my generator G1 and G2 values this, and these two are my transformer values, and these are my this only related to positive sequence reactances. So this is positive sequence reactances of line 1 and line 2. So this is again my transformer T3 and T4 reactances, and this is my motor 1, positive sequence of motor 1, and this is positive sequence of motor 2. Now how can I draw for negative sequence reactances? Yes, negative sequence reactances?
Sir, eliminating voltage.
Yes, you just eliminate voltage sources. All the values remains same. You just eliminate this value. Yes, you just eliminate your sources, voltage sources. Then you will get the negative sequence reactances. Then the similar way, this is also generator G1, generator G2, and this is transformer 1 and transformer 2. These two are the line 1 and line 2, and this is transformer 3 and transformer 4, and this is motor 1 and motor 2. Next, zero sequence reactance, zero sequence network. So zero sequence network, same thing, depending on whether it is connected in star or delta, you need to check. If it is a star, your series switch is closed. If it is a delta, your shunt switch will be closed. And you need to check whether it is a solid grounded, or it is an grounded through a reactor, or it is an open grounded. So here you can see the figure. Yes, here you can see the figure. So since my generator, it is an solid grounded, so no matter of 3x and here. So for all this you can see this is solid grounded, and this is solid grounded, and this is solid grounded, and this is just ungrounded. So for ungrounded, you need to keep generator 2 as open. And here you see for transformer T1, both the primary and secondary are connected through a ground. And here also for transformer 2, it is my primary side is it is ungrounded, secondary side it is grounded. So here both the series switch should be closed and shunt switches should be open. Here secondary side series switch should be closed, and primary side, even though it is star connected, since it is ungrounded, so my series switch should be open, and shunt switch should also be open. Here also series switch should be open, shunt switch should be, sorry, here series switch should be closed and shunt switch should be open. Here also the same thing. So based on that condition, yes, based on that, uh, so based on that condition, yes, based on that condition, so we are drawn. This is a positive sequence. Sorry, this is a zero sequence of generator. Since my second generator is connected ungrounded, so I kept open. So I need to put this. This is also series switch should be open because it is just star connected, and this is also the same. It is connected in star grounded, so I closed here. So transformer 1 and transformer 2, here also the lines, these are the reactances of the zero sequence reactance of the transmission line, and this is also zero sequence reactances of my transformers, right? Both, see this primaries are connected in star grounded, so I closed both the switches, I closed, and here both the switches are connected in delta, so both this switch and this switch is delta. Here my motor is, it is just ungrounded, so I kept it is an open, and here also I kept it is an open, right? 1 minute. The transformer secondary side, the series switches should be open. So yes, the transformer series switches should be open secondary side. So that's what I make it is open. Here also open, and here also open. Now to find the positive sequence impedances as seen from the midpoint of the line. So as the power system network had been redrawn again, that when you see here is there. Yes. When you see from the midpoint of this, in the question you had been given, yes, you can see here to find the equivalent positive sequence impedance as seen from the midpoint of the line B. From here, if you see what is the positive sequence impedance, that we need to check. Yes. So if you check from here the point B, so this and this you will get having, and these two above the two transformers all will be added. This one and the series of two transformers will be, this transformer and this transformer will be added, and only this will be there. So this is neutral point. That means my generator G1 and G2 will be there, M1, M2 will be there, and rest of the thing is added to this, and here this is middle point. So this is J0.62. This is of my transformer secondary side. That means when I connect, when I make it, when I see it is a midpoint of the transmission line B, like this. You can see here. So this is my neutral point, and my 0.3 it will be like this. Now if the point F is at the midpoint of my transmission line B, so this and this will be series, and this will be, these two will be series, or you can take this three will be of series. This if you want, this is actually not necessary, so don't worry about it. This type will not happen. Right. So till here only zero sequence network you will be perfect. This will won't ask, and it is not required. Yes, 1 minute or